This is different. Casa Colina is different. Our mission at Casa Colina is to equip men and their families with the tools for a lifetime of sobriety. Our promise, more than anything, is transparent treatment. As a 24-year addiction therapist and 28-year sober man, part of my own recovery is really helping people see there is life after addiction. We've created a program that is clinically integrated and at the same time is faith-based. We also are really plugged into the 12 steps of Alcoholics Anonymous. We want men to have that sense of self-worth, confidence, self-esteem. And we do that as well with the families.
My son was here. He started drinking and using drugs again. And during that time frame, he lost his wife, his job, and lost communication with me. We had no communication anymore. I, like a lot of parents, are very codependent on how I'll feel as good as my child feels. When they're not in a good place, you're not in a good place. So I knew this is where I wanted him to go if he would agree to it, and fortunately he did.
There's a big saying, which I believe in the treatment industry, is trust the process. We're a longer-term program. We're not your 30-day program. We like for guys to make the commitment for 90 days. Many of the people on staff are in recovery, but there's several that aren't, but they understand addiction.
I've battled alcohol addiction and drug addiction my entire life. I began a really hardcore regimen of opiate addiction mixed with some amphetamines, benzos, and at 36 years old, I had a heart attack that was followed 4 days later by a quadruple bypass. I was actually just ready to give up there on the operating table. I figured I wouldn't make it, so I figured everybody'd be better off without me.
When men come here, we tell them welcome home. We want this to be a place where they can feel that at homeness. We want other men that have already been in the process to really model some healthy leadership. And so once a guy that's been here that's scared has gone through that process, they get excited to be the buddy for the next guy that comes in. I like the statement of, let us spur one another on towards love and good deeds. We have a nutritionist that's part of the process of getting healthy brain and healthy gut. We're all about that sense of health. Our program is tailored per patient. The similarities are alcoholics, drug addicts. The core wounds are different. And so we get down to addressing those core wounds in different modalities of clinically integrated therapy, in the process groups, in the individual groups, equine therapy, cognitive behavioral therapy, family systems therapy. So we're gonna do it on what that individual needs. It's been a 20-year dream to have a residential treatment program for men.
My son got the best foundation he could possibly have had by coming through CASA. The fact that he was healthy, happy, and ready to get on with the next phase of life was such a blessing. As parents, you've got to find your place away from your child. You're not always going to be tied to him. So the program was really the incentive for that. CASA made a lot of difference in my life.
When I headed into CASA, my wife was just hoping to get back the man she married. And she feels she's got back someone completely new and different and in a great way. I learned to be happy again.
When I see people's lives change, there is definitely fulfillment. And I don't want to get so focused on the feeling as much as I want to get focused on the solution. That's what Casa Colina is about, is trying to find that core wound and not just getting them to survive, but to work through it so they can thrive. We're seed planters here at Casa Colina, and hopefully we can water those seeds while they're here. But if they know they're cared for, that really touches the heart.